better spot. I did a little live stream earlier. I was walking out of the airport and I realized I was kind of walking. I'm like the worst jaywalker in the entire country probably. And there was a cop that was looking at me, so I figured I'd put my phone down and obey the law for a second. They were pretty cool about that. But just got to downtown Minneapolis, and I must say, already quite impressed with this city. I mean, as I hear sirens going off in the background, but it's an ambulance. Nothing bad, but one of the cleanest cities I've ever walked around in so far. Of course, I did a little bit of walking around because I forgot that my hotel was on avenue, or I'm on an avenue, not a street. So I was walking on the wrong road for a little bit. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. I took a little picture there from the train. That's why it's blurry, of US Bank Stadium, which if it didn't have a logo or a label on the outside of it, would never in a million years guess that that's somewhere that they play football. Looks more like a museum of some form, or like a science center or something. Maybe it looks like a building at like a college more than it does look like an actual stadium of any form. But yeah, so far enjoying this. Must say, it's like I woke up in a different city because I woke up in Albany, New York, ate 100 milligrams of THC, got on a plane, took a little nap, I guess you could kind of call that. And then we're going to cross here right now, actually. Took a little nap, and I almost missed my next flight. Thankfully, United Airlines really cutting it close. I had literally just enough time to walk out of my plane and walk into my next flight right as soon as it was about to take off, which was fun. But then they made up for lost time on the way here. That was one of the smoothest flights I've ever had, to be honest with you. Also, added another 50 milligrams of THC consumption for that flight, so we're up to 150. But I definitely have twice that many milligrams of caffeine in me through the coffee I've had, so I'm kind of evened out. And if you're trying to wonder how I was able to consume more THC in a different airport, just use your imagination on that one. 2024 is an interesting time, to say the least. But all right, we got someone watching here. That's cool. Thanks for joining along. So I'll be doing some updates throughout the evening, they left. I should have acknowledged them, apparently. But I'll be doing some updates throughout the evening if I happen to do anything interesting, happen to meet anybody fun at the park or anything, or just have a story worth telling. So like, subscribe, turn on the notifications for when I go live. I'll be here for the next 2 days. I'll be at Royals Twins tonight. I'm already saying the early. I love the Twins in that matchup tonight. Pablo Lopez has some really, really good numbers against the Royals, and it seems that the Twins just kind of have the Royals number. So that's where my money's going at so far. I wouldn't mind taking him at his 7 strikeouts to go at about that number. And Royce Lewis and Byron Buxton, looking for 2 total bases. I was able to book that action in New Jersey. I had some casino bonus from a previous road trip, what a degenerate I am. And I was able to turn that while I was walking to try and make my flight, was able to quickly turn a $10 casino bonus into 25 actual dollars, and then put that down on a nice parlay where if that wins, we're looking at about like $383 or so, I think the full takeout is. If not, no harm, no foul. So life of the degenerate, we got a bunch of people in here. I can see that there's actually some people in here. Welcome to the Scho-Zone. Thanks. Like, subscribe, share. I'm going to be in Minneapolis all day. Just exploring a new city, something I do. All right. Well, first sign of an issue here, but we won't let that bother us too much. I mean, it looks like a nice place to sleep. I mean, it's a Starbucks right nearby. It's got to be a good spot in town. But I haven't really been walking around by a ton of people for being in a major city. But yeah, my hotel is around here somewhere. I'm actually just kind of going off memory, which is, again, maybe the worst idea with 150 milligrams of THC in it, because that's how I end up walking down the wrong avenue for a half a mile. But I got plenty of time to kill. So if anybody has any suggestions of anything fun to do in Minneapolis, especially if you're kind of staying in the Target Field region, please feel free to let me know. And then, obviously like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. Would like to, have an audience a little more or so. So I can't really read anything right now because I'm walking and the sun's beaming off my sunglasses and off my screen. But I think I'm going to let everybody go. Just turn on the notifications. I'll be back shortly at some point. Just going to get situated in this city.